Now we are going to study how to solve inequalities. So you will be given an equation and it is the same way how you solve your normal sums. Okay, where you're solving your normal equations where you try to get the value of x. You are solving to get the value of x. You should remember this. And it is going to be exactly the same how you try to solve. Now, if you look over here, when you are trying to solve, you want to get x is less than. Instead of equal to, it is going to be x is less than. So if I use C, I am going to write this equation x plus 3 less than 8. What I want to do is I want to get x at one place. So if I have plus 3 over here, I will put minus 3 over here and I will put minus 3 over here as well. So since I put minus 3 at both the places, this minus plus 3 and minus 3 gets eliminated. So you have x is less than 8. Let's do this part. You have x over minus 2 is less than 5. You want to eliminate everything else that is next to x. Since minus 2 is over here, you will multiply both the sides by minus 2. So what you're going to get is this minus 2 and minus 2 would go away. What you're going to get is x. And over here, you're going to get is minus 10. Okay. One thing you have to understand very clearly over here is when you multiply or divide anything with a negative sign, okay, you need to swap the inequality. So I am going to swap this inequality so this less than becomes greater than minus 10. Let's have a look at the next part of it. I want to make x alone, single. So I will try to remove everything that is next to x. First I will remove minus 7 from both the places. So what do I get? If I'm removing minus 7 from both the places, this plus 7 and minus 7 goes away. So what I get is 2x is greater than or equal to 13 minus 7 would give me 6. Now I want to make this x single. So what I will do is I will divide both the sides by 2. So since I'm going to divide by 2, okay, you need to show it like this. Divide by 2. Divide by 2. Since I'm going to divide by 2, this will become x is greater than or equal to 3. What you did over here, you first minus 7. Okay, what you did was first minus 7 and then after that you divided by 2. Let's have a look at some more examples. Before going ahead, you should know this, that if you multiply or divide inequality by a negative number, you need to swap the signs. Try this question yourself. Try it, you will definitely get it. Okay, you have 5 minus 3x. So first thing what I will do is, I'm going to remove the 5. Minus 5 and minus 5. So what I will get is minus 3x less than or equal to minus 10 minus 5 is going to make it minus 15. Now I'm going to divide. Divide by minus 3 minus 3. So what I will get is x. Since I am multiplying or dividing by a negative number, since I'm multiplying or dividing by a negative number, I will swap the signs. Dividing by -3, so -15 divided by -3, it makes it 5. So this is how I have solved the inequality. This was my question. Try one more question for yourself. Try, pause, come back. Try this sum. I have 4x. What's wrong? 4x plus 7 is greater than x minus 4. Unless and until you don't try, you will not get it. Okay? You need to get x at one place. So first, what will I do? If you see over here, you have more x. So we can first eliminate the numbers, or you can first eliminate the x. It is up to you. Okay. Since I see there is 1x over here, I will do minus x on both the sides. So what I will get is 3x plus 7 is greater than minus 4. Then I can eliminate the 7. So I will do minus 7 and minus 7. What I will get is 3x is greater than minus 4, and minus 7 would become minus 11. Minus 11, then x, then what will I do? I am going to divide this by 3. I'm going to divide this by 3. So x would be greater than minus 11 by 3. There is another way to do it as well, but I prefer that you stick to this way. Now we are going to look at solving algebraic expression involving two inequality signs. Now if you look at this equation very clearly, this is your algebraic expression or your equation that has two inequality sign. One is at the left and one is at the right. The idea for this is that you want to get x in the middle. X should be in the middle. That is, x is between two values. So whatever you will do to the middle section, you are going to do on both the sides. I'm repeating, x is in the middle. So whatever you're going to do in the middle, you are going to do on both the sides. Let's try this sum. Okay. First, what I'm going to do, I'm going to remove 3. So I would say minus 3 and minus 3. So whatever I'm doing in the middle, I will do it on both the sides. So this would become 2x. Minus 3 gives you minus 6. 9 minus 3 would give you 6. Now what will you do? You are going to divide by 2. So whatever you're going to do in the middle, you are going to do it on both the sides. I'll give the... Now since I'm dividing by 2, so 6 divided by 2 is going to give me 3. So I will have minus 3 over here. It's less than or equal to x is less than or equal to 3. So this I have solved the equation involving two inequality signs. Understand, whatever you're going to do in the middle has to be done on both the sides. You can try this question, pause and try. After trying, you can come back and look. This is the middle section. Remember, whatever you do in the middle has to be done on both the sides. So first I will minus 2. I will minus 2 from both the sides. So what I'm going to get is 2 is greater than minus x by 3, greater than or equal to minus 5. Now what I can do is I can multiply both the sides by 3. I can multiply both the sides by 3. So what I will get is 6 greater than minus x greater than or equal to 5 into 3. 15, minus 15. Now our x term is negative. So finally, I'm going to multiply everything by minus 1. I'm going to multiply everything by minus 1 so that my x term becomes positive. So minus 6, this will become x, and this is going to become 15. You need to remember over here is that when you multiply or divide anything by a negative sign, okay, what you're going to do, you're going to swap the inequalities. So since I'm going to swap the inequalities, it's become less, and this will become less than or equal to. You are going to swap the inequalities whenever you multiply or divide it by a minus sign. Let's look at the exam style question for this. N is a whole number such that 8, 3n plus 2. 8 is less than 3n plus 2 is less than or equal to 7, and I want to find the values of n. This is involving two inequality sign. What I have to do is I have to get x in between. Sorry, I have to get n in between. Since I have to get n in between, everything I do in the middle has to be done on both the sides. So I'm going to write 3n plus 2. I'm going to write 8, 17, and the signs. First I will do is minus 2. So what I will get is 6 less than 3n less than or equal to 7 minus 2 is going to give me 15. Then what will I do? I will divide by 3. Idea is to get n in between. 6 divided by 3, 2 is less than n is less than or equal to 5. That means n is between 2 and 5. N will never be equal to 2, and it can be equal to 5. So I want to write all the possible values of n. It can be 1, it can never be, n is greater than 2. So it can never be 2 and it is greater than 2. So n will be 3, it can be 4, and it can be 5 as well. Now you can try doing this sum. It is 40 plus 7 is less than or equal to 19. First, what will I do is I will do minus 7. So I will get 40 is less than or equal to 12. Then what will I do? Divide by 4. So I will get t is less than or equal to 3. So there are some sums in this over here. You can try the C1, pause and then do. Your main answer would be first you will remove 5. So this is going to be 2x is greater than 3. Then you will divide 2. So x will be greater than 3 by 2. So you can try the sums, and this is all with inequalities. In the next video, we will do plotting inequalities on a graph.